The Sophie Rain situation just got a lot worse. And what we're about to get in today is just truly disgusting. And if we thought this Spider-Man video was bad, it just gets much, much worse. As Sophie Rain and her friend Aisha just started an OnlyFriends page called the Bop House, which we'll get more into later in the video. Now, you might have heard of Sophie Rain through her popular Spider-Man video that went mega viral, or even maybe collaboration she was gonna do with NLE a couple months ago. She's been pretty heavily talked about within the past couple months, specifically because Sophie Rain actually made $43 million off OnlyFriends. And there was a whole controversy there. People were pissed. You also might have heard of her because of the drama that happened with her and Aiden Ross, where there was rumors around of him having sex with Sophie. It's honestly just a messy situation, but there's way more to Sophie's rise to fame, and it's truly disgusting. Today, we're gonna be taking a closer look into the whole situation, so buckle up and let's get into it. As we know, most of their content looks sweet and innocent, and even fun, but this is not the case at all. They're literally tricking innocent kids to watch their adult content. This is absolutely disgusting. A prime example of this is what happened a couple months ago with Caesar and Sophie Rain, where essentially Caesar and Sophie Rain went back and forth, and not in a good way. Sophie then got mad and retaliated, and then she sent a video of Caesar's brother doing the deed to one of her videos naked. This was taken way too far.
My little brother, bro, he's to her OnlyFans. How she feel about that? I felt hurt. I felt f***ing hurt.
And if we thought this was bad, it's not. It gets way worse. As most know, Sophie Rain is most notable for her Spider-Man video that went mega viral, which as most also know, she eventually came out about it and said that wasn't her. She just acted like it was so she could get the clicks and views. She said she could never do something like that in 1,000 years. But obviously, people aren't buying that, and here's the clip for reference.
I couldn't get away from it. People just kept saying it was me, whatever. So I just played into it. At this point, my friends and people around me were saying that I should just play into it and use it to my advantage, because at this point, what do I have to lose, you know?
But this isn't even the worst of it. There's even deeper problems here. She intentionally markets her content to young audience, specifically young boys and young girls. And we all know how young boys are around that age. Sadly, everything looks good. So they're more susceptible and more easily manipulated. And she knows that and takes advantage of it. And I mean, she's proved this when she exploited Caesar's little brother, but also in her general post, as she often dresses up as superheroes, soccer players, and Disney characters to appeal to a younger audience. Since most of the people that watch her TikTok, YouTube, etc. are a younger audience, she knows her audience. I mean, simply go look at her recent TikTok, you'll see exactly what I mean. Another video of hers that went really viral was her and two other girls twerking, which I can't really show here on YouTube, but you guys get the point. It is on TikTok though, which is kind of confusing, seeing how it's supposed to be a kids-friendly app. And if most people did what Sophie was doing on TikTok, they would get banned. I mean, but it's Sophie Rain, so she's allowed to do whatever the fuck she wants, I guess. I mean, I got my account taken with 500,000 followers for taking my shirt off. Are you fucking kidding me? Now, with all that being said, let's talk about the Bop House, a literal OnlyFriends house that was started and encouraged by Sophie Rain. What's crazy to me is that most people are actually supporting this. Like, just look at these comments. Like, what? Why are people encouraging this? Now, if we thought this was crazy, listen up. Camilla, who's also a member of the Bop House, along with 7 other girls, literally got her car stolen with Sadie McKenna just shortly after she moved into the Bop House. Coincidence? I think not. So they used the stealing the car as a statement. And I mean, if this was the case, it worked. Camilla was pissed along with the whole Bop House, as multiple people were involved, whether it was emotionally or physically. I don't know, maybe I'm reaching, but I mean, it does make sense. What are y'all's thoughts? Let me know in the comments. The sad part about this whole situation is that these girls have such a high influence. I mean, they've literally even made it a trend. It's basically where young women use this really annoying song and show their front and back and put that it's their application to be in the Bop House. And if that's not enough, they're literally telling girls to step it up.
Alright guys, I'm here with the council of the Bop House, and honestly, I'm just tired of seeing y'all's lame ass dances. We need to up the stakes, okay?
And if that wasn't bad enough, they're now encouraging girls to drop out of school and join the Bop House. My generation is honestly an embarrassment. Like, what have we become? Again, this goes back to what we were talking about earlier in the video. She targets young audiences. She knows exactly what she's doing. And this ranges from allegations of her doing things with young boys to her targeting young women to join the Bop House. Prime example of this is Piper Raquel. Most people know Piper Raquel. She's pretty big on TikTok and has a pretty big story here on YouTube. She literally just posted this video like a week ago of her auditioning for the Bop House. She's literally 17. Again, targeting minors. Now, what I think is funny, and it will never not be, is Sophie Rain claimed that she's a Christian. She's actually one of the top OnlyFriends star on the internet. Again, making $43 million this year. But again, she's a Christian.
And really, I'm a Christian. Like, I know it's like, it seems odd. I'm doing, what did you call it? OnlyFriends? I don't do anything else with anyone on my OnlyFriends. Like, it's just me. I made it because of basically because of the Spider-Man thing.
Be fucking for real. She literally makes references to it all the time. And I mean, she swears up and down, even with the industry that she's in, that she hasn't touched one man for OnlyFriends, or in general. As I mentioned earlier, she claims to be a proud virgin and a woman of God. Okay, Sophie. And this actually leads me to our next topic, Aiden Ross and Sophie Rain. There was rumors going around for a while that her and Aiden were doing the deed, and Sophie Rain shut that down really quick. As remember, she's a devoted Christian. And how did she address this? She exposed Aiden Ross, made him look desperate, leaked their private DMs, and essentially said they've never spoken before. She was trying to keep her virgin Christian record, so she felt like she had to do all that. This was really embarrassing for Aiden, and he wasn't gonna let somebody like her embarrass him. So eventually they both got on streams and cleared the air, and this is where Sophie goes deeper into why she did what she did.
To clear things up, I am Blabber and I want to clear things up. First of all, chat, I said no on the lie detector thing. I've never met you before, correct?
No, correct.
Now, why did you post our DMs?
Okay, so, you know, the internet. As soon as that came out, everyone started commenting on all my TikToks, DMing me, you let Aiden Ross hit, you let Aiden Ross hit. I was just trying to clear the air. No hard feelings.
But
no
I said no though. I said no.
Are you sure?
In the lie detector clip, I said no. I said
yeah, but then the lie detector said that you were lying.
Yeah, but I said no.
Okay.
Right?
No,
I know.
I'm just trying to clear the air.
No, okay, I feel you. So okay,
because the internet, you know, they take one thing and they run wild with it.
She then once again expressed her frustration, saying that she's a virgin and the lie detector gave the wrong impression, as she's a woman of God, allegedly. I don't think anybody in the world is going to believe that, but okay, Sophie. Sophie Rain, along with the Bop House, needs to be stopped. It's truly gotten out of hand. But anyways, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you next time.